Hello and welcome, excuse me, to my channel. Age is just a number, and my name is Barbara Jean. My channel is usually for women over 40, 50, 60, 70, beyond who have a love of fashion and beauty. And I have a hair on my eye. This is real. Oh, did I get it? Oh, I think I got it, maybe, hopefully. Yeah, we're not talking about fashion and beauty today. We are talking about some recipes. And the reason what this is a challenge that I came up with. I was talking to my good friend, Vicki Marie, and she had made a comment on her video, something about she was trying to save money on the grocery bill. And that kind of hit home with me because I think a lot of us are trying to save money any way we can right now. We are facing some hard times, and these are things that we haven't faced before. And we all have to be very mindful of our spending. So Vicki and her husband John are empty nesters, just as Patrick and I are. So I threw out a challenge to her to see how many meals that we could make for $30. And so she bit on that like you wouldn't believe, and she invited a couple of other ladies that are joining us here, and that is Lori from FNL Lifestyle, and then another Laura from let's see, the Water Bucket Homestead, I believe is what her channel is. And so we decided to do this together. We're all putting our videos up. There will be a hashtag. I'm going to put it here on the screen in just a second, that if you want to take the challenge, we're going to invite you to do that and use this hashtag that way, and come back, you know, and tag us and let us know as well that you have done it, to share your recipes and what you can do with $30 in this day and time for how many meals. So I'm going to do 3 recipes. And first, I'm going to start off with the haul. I went to the grocery store and I laid everything out, and you'll see that here in a second. So I've got my receipt showing you how much that I spent. I spent just shy of $30, and I'm going to make 3 recipes. And then I'm going to walk you through all 3 recipes. They're all extremely easy. Now, the caveat on this was healthy recipes. Now, because I know Vicki Marie, she is on cholesterol medicine. Both Patrick and I are on cholesterol medicine. And, you know, we try, I'm a lifetime member of Weight Watchers. So I constantly look at food and, you know, how I can make it in a healthy way, and should I eat it or not. And I try to make these decisions for Patrick as well too, so that he eats healthy. And at our age, I mean, I'm 64, Patrick is 62. So, you know, it's just part of our life, that we eat. Now, you'll see that all of these recipes contain chicken, because we very, very rarely do any beef. So, but protein is a huge part of our diet. And I think it's so important for so many aspects, not only for when you're working out and you're trying to retain your strength, and when you're healing, which I have been in a process of healing after my surgery in June, and protein is a huge portion of my process. So, and what is good for me, and my cardiologist agrees too. So he thinks he says, stay off the lunch meat, stay off the beef, you know. So you have to look at things in a different in a different way to try to, you know, keep yourself as healthy as you can. So that's what this whole challenge is about: healthy meals on a budget. So without further ado, let's start with the haul, and then we'll go into the 3 recipes. All right, so here is my haul. I'm going to go over the pieces. Egg noodles, 4.79 pounds of chicken breast, 1 potato, Greek yogurt, non-fat, healthy chicken condensed soup, classic Alfredo pasta sauce, broccoli, green beans, and mixed vegetables. And then here is the receipt. So you can see if I can get it on here. And let's see, I think the date is down at the bottom. All right, so here's all the items on here. And it totaled $29.30. And you can see the date of it is October 15th, 2022. So stay tuned if you want to see how many meals and what those meals will be that I will be making out of these. All right, so what we have here is 2 of the chicken breast. I baked them, and then I diced them up. We're going to add in the 1 potato that was halfway cooked in boiling water, so it doesn't take that much longer in the oven. A little piece here. And then we have in here that we're going to mix in is the healthy cream of chicken soup and the non-fat Greek yogurt. So I'm going to mix this into here, and then we're going to bake it. But I'll, since I need both hands, I'm going to put this in here, and then I'll come right back. All right, so here it is all mixed together. So I'm going to put this in the 350 oven for 30 minutes. Now, as a if you wanted to, you could also take like some Ritz crackers and crumble them on top and bake that. That adds cost to it, and it adds calories to it as well too. But so I'm just going to bake this for 30 minutes, and while that's baking, I'm going to fix my broccoli. All right, as a side note, this is what we feed our chihuahuas, the blue buffalo. And they have their little bowls, Chico, because he's bigger, and then June. So when I took the chicken out of that I baked, there's always some juice. And I will pour some of that juice over a little bit of their kibble as a treat. It's just something that I do, and they know, and they're standing right down here waiting. All right, so here is the finished first recipe, the chicken casserole, chicken, potatoes, and cream of chicken soup and Greek yogurt, and then we have steamed broccoli. So this will actually take us 2 nights to eat. So this is actually going to be 2 meals tonight for, that's for one for me, one for Patrick, and then again tomorrow night. So this is the first recipe. All right, here is the second meal that will last us 2 nights. This is, we've got 2 chicken breasts chopped up. This is the Walmart Great Value Alfredo pasta sauce. We have the egg white noodles, and we have broccoli. So I'll put this together and come and show you what it looks like. I'm going to mix it all together. I've got to cook the pasta, and then for 8 minutes, and then I'll mix it all together, put it in the oven for 30 minutes, and then show you what it looks like when it comes out. All right, here is the finished casserole. This is the chicken Alfredo pasta bake with broccoli. And this is a big container, and we will eat on this for at least 2 nights. So this is very yummy. All right, so the third recipe is going to be a chicken pot pie. So here I have 2 chicken breasts that I baked and cut up. Now, what you could have done, and which I have done in the past, is I put all of the chicken in a crock pot and cook it, and then shred it and stick it in the refrigerator and pull it out as needed. But for the purpose of doing, showing everybody how in the 2 chicken breast, per recipe, I just thought this would be easier to explain that part of it. And here I have a regular pie plate. I just want to show you that I'm using this big one, and it's very deep, and so I'm going to make a very big chicken pot pie. I have frozen mixed vegetables, extra green beans. This has 2 pie crusts. I'm only going to use 1 on top, and then my cream of chicken soup. So I'm going to put this together and then come back and show you what it looks like before it goes in the oven. Okay, so in here is the chicken, the vegetables, and the 2 cans of the cream of chicken healthy soup. And I'm just going to show you here. Here's the 1 pie crust. The other one is still in here. And so I will use that for the next one. I make sure that I look at my date and make sure that I've got enough time on my date to where that won't be old by the time. So I'll probably make this in a couple of weeks, and so we'll do that. But I didn't, this was a 2-pound bag of the vegetables, and I still have some left. I still have some green beans left. So what I will do is I'll put the green beans in here with these. And then I will, when I make this again in a couple of weeks, all I have to buy then is the small bag of the vegetables. And so that's going to save money even on that. So what I'm going to do right now is, and because I need both hands, I'm going to put the pie crust on top here, and then I'll come back. Okay, I've got the pie crust on, and I just pushed it down, you know, just on the edges. It doesn't have to be fancy. And then what I did is I sprayed a little bit of this that was in my fridge. I didn't buy it because I go through one of these about every 6 months, it seems like. So I'm not counting that in there because I just did a couple sprays on top of that. Then from my pantry, I sprinkled a little bit of thyme on top of it, and then some salt and pepper. And now I'm going to bake this in a 350 oven for about 30 minutes, I believe. I'll let you know at the end how long I did. And then at the very end, I will put it on broil to kind of crisp this up and everything. So when I come back, you'll see the finished product. All right, so here is my finished chicken pot pie healthy version. So what I did was I ended up cooking it, because it is really thick, because it is a bigger pan, for 45 minutes at 350. Then I pulled it out of the oven and put foil around the edges so that the crust wouldn't get too brown. And then I stuck it back under the broiler, which is, mine is 500 degrees, for just a couple of minutes. I stood there at the window and watched it completely so it didn't get out of control and burn to a crisp. And I also had put this, I don't know if I told you, I put this on here just in case I had a boil over or something. So this is extremely hot. So I'm going to turn you back around. All right, so that is it. That's my recipe here. So those are the 3 recipes that I created for, let's see, $29.30. And Patrick and I will each get, that's a total of 6 meals, or 6 days worth of meals. Actually, this chicken pot pie will probably feed us for 3. We could get 3 meals out of this. So anywhere, so 2 meals a piece for 2 nights. So let's see, 2, 4, 6 meals, and cost effective and healthy meals. We agreed to that each of us would define what they deemed as healthy. So, and mine is according to my Weight Watchers lifetime rules that I go by. So with that said, if you are interested in doing this challenge, use the hashtag and then tag us or one of us on it so we know that we can go watch it and share your recipes with us. We'd love to see others do this and share other recipes that they find cost effective and healthy as well too. So I will put a link to each of these ladies in the description box down below, and there will be a link to the playlist as well. So thank you so much. If you are one of my subscribers and you haven't checked out these ladies, please go check them out and tell them I said hello. They're wonderful ladies. And if you are new from one of their channels over to mine, welcome so much. Real quickly, I typically don't do cooking videos. I am a personal stylist and a certified makeup artist. So I do makeup and fashion for in beauty. I'm a skincare enthusiast majorly. And I do this for the mature women. And so I would love to have you if you are visiting here. So just hit that subscribe button, become part of my little family here. So I'm going to get out of here. I got so much stuff to do, and I got to eat dinner here in just a minute when Patrick gets home. So thank you so much for spending your time with me. I appreciate it so, so much. So remember, ladies, what I tell you every single day, to get up and show up, because you're worth it. So until I see you in my next video, have a very safe and a very blessed day.